Alright, what is going on everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video what I got going on for you guys is I'm going to be discussing how you all could potentially cop the SEAFOAM Jordan 4. Since we don't have many drop locations for this shoe right now, I expect it to load up at a couple more places, so it won't just drop on Nike, but we'll get into that. We'll kind of explain it. So if you want more content like this, check my Instagrams, any of that down below, and if y'all want to, feel free to give Hype Labs our Instagram a follow right here. Y'all have been showing a lot of love, so I appreciate that. And we announced the winner yesterday for this giveaway on our story, so if y'all want to go check that out, feel free. It is closed right now, but we're going to do another one of these soon. So that's all I'm going to say. Y'all can follow our Twitter, Instagram, whatever y'all want to do. We've been doing kind of daily posts on both these places, somewhat daily on Twitter. And again, you can see our waitlist. Join that if you all want to. Good group that can kind of help you resell more and see everything we offer. Daily under market deals, backdoor free ACO that we're going to have for this drop. So we're going to have botters copping these, people pairs of these for retail with very light pass pay after success, or no pay after success fees at all. So that's it. I hope y'all will enjoy, and let's get into discussing how you all could cop the oil green 4s or the SEAFOAM 4s, whatever you want to call them. So the first thing about these that I want to mention is it is a women's Air Jordan 4 and it's dropping February 9th at 10 a.m. Eastern time. You can see it says available at, so it'll be one of those short 3-4 minute releases, but it'll probably switch to a draw where you'll have 10 minutes to enter. That would be my guess, is that they would do that for this type of release. Now, so just be ready on the 9th. That's one of the main things. 10 a.m. Eastern time. West Coast, you got to be up a little bit earlier, 3 hours earlier, so 7 a.m. But if you're willing to wake up early, this is a great pair to have in the collection, and hopefully I'll be able to hit the size I want. I want to hit a size 11W for the personal collection, so if I can do that, that'd be great. I'm going to enter more than a few accounts for these. Probably actually going to make some new Nike accounts for this drop or buy some new ones. We have some features within Hype Labs where you can buy Nike accounts and discount codes, things like that. So I might do that. Obviously, the discount codes wouldn't work on a release like this, since it is a retro, and that just Nike codes usually don't work on retros. But overall, aside from that point, still want this one in the personal collection. Would love to get it for retail price. I'm sure a lot of other people want to also. Have heard rumored over 100,000 pairs on sneakers, or right around like 80,000 to 100,000, but 200,000 pairs total, because Nike's not going to be the only place where these drop. I'm very, very sure of that. It'll probably be Foot Locker, Nike, and aside from the basic foot site locations like FLX apps, we'll have some Raffles and different things going on for the shoe as well. I'm sure we would maybe see like some sort of restock down the line, but it all depends again on how many pairs of these they end up producing, because we don't know as of right now, and we'll more or less know on sneakers drop day how stocked this shoe will be. If it's over 100,000 pairs, we'll probably see some in the future, because some folks will probably cancel, and that'll just, some people won't want to get the pairs, and then they'll have to restock those canceled pairs. As shocking as it is, I know most of y'all would probably be like, why would someone cancel a Jordan 4? It's easy to resell, a lot of money behind it, but some people don't care about resale, and they only want to hit their personal size. So if they hit the wrong size, they're going to cancel and not really focus on it, if that makes sense. But if that was me, if I hit a size that wasn't my personal size, I'll just trade it to find my size, you know what I mean, and pay the little extra to trade that size or whatever it would be. But aside from these, the basic sneaker stats, everything it is saying, again, a very, very wearable colorway. I'm loving the kind of hint of green colorway that we have with this, kind of the white, black, and green, how they go together with the slight amount of gray on the sneaker as well. So aside from that, the basic photos on the shoe, again, such a clean colorway. I'm needing this one for the personal for sure, because it's very wearable, and it just kind of goes with that summer theme. I'm really liking this one. I like the choice material they use. It's going to be very similar to the materials they use on the Fire Red 4s, pretty much the exact same, except the colorway is different. So that's another reason I like it. Good materials on the 4, and whenever you got good quality, which would hopefully be the case with these, if they match the Fire Reds, then yeah, I'd be happy to have them. So aside from the basic photos and all that, let's look at the resale price right now. So you all can see right now they're about at $280 to $340, with some of the bigger sizes going for more, which isn't necessarily surprising. Probably a little bit less stocked, and also a little bit more in demand, since my guys are going to be going for those bigger sizes like 12W, 11.5W, 11W, like the ones I mentioned that convert over to like 9 men's and 10 men's. Those are going to be very, very popular and in demand sizes, because I don't know many ladies that are wearing 11W or 12W, to say the least. So I mean, it's gonna be sizes that mainly my guys will be targeting, but we'll kind of see how that is, because people can target whatever size they want. People got different personal sizes, so who knows. But they may do extended extended sizing on these. That's one thing I have heard about these, is there's potential extended sizing coming for them, which would be kind of nice to see, you know, kind of a bigger size range on them. But who knows what they end up doing with these, because they could completely change that up and not do, you know, extended sizes and, you know, keep them limited, only do them on Nike. But I'd be very shocked to not see these, you know, at Foot Locker. Like, these should be on FLX apps and different locations like that, and they should have a few more raffles for them as well, which I'm going to show you a couple of the raffles they have posted for these. And this video is being made a bit in advance, like a week in advance. So I'm sure, again, if you download Foot Locker, download Finish Line, Hibbett, all those different places, they probably will eventually load up the sneaker for some sort of date. I'm shocked that it isn't loaded a little bit more in advance, because they tend to do that, but hopefully they will for this pair right here, because again, I'd be very shocked to see it only drop on Nike. That'd be kind of rare for a 4, especially in more kind of GR, general release 4, but again, we'll kind of see what Nike's plan is. So aside from that, another thing I want to mention, if y'all want to check this down below, this is just kind of a video that explains, you know, using multiple sneakers accounts, how to make multiple ones. There's some tips in the comments and in the video kind of throughout, like how to make multiple accounts with like different information, using different cards, payment methods across accounts. And don't forget, you can use virtual credit cards, regular credit cards, debit cards, whatever really works on your Nike account. It's just one payment method per, really. You can use maybe a debit card on 2 Nike accounts, or like, you know, a credit card on 2 Nike accounts, 3 Nike accounts, but that's max. You don't want to be using it, you know, more than you really should. That's what I'm mainly stressing here. But be sure you guys are checking the sneakers tip video down below. Again, it could be very helpful and useful for you guys. And another thing I will mention as well, don't forget, within Hype Labs, we're going to be having botters cop people items on their Nike accounts, pairs of these for retail price. So if you're interested in that and having some botters, maybe teaching you how to bot a release like this, since you do have a lot of time to prepare for this release, if you know, see this video today on the 1st, so you can learn how to bot again. And we'll have some forums out very, very soon for people, so they can enter for the SEAFOAM floors and cop them for retail price. And that's really another service we offer for our resellers, for people that want personal sizes in the group. Again, we're always trying to offer the best services we can. So aside from that right there, stay tuned for the SEAFOAM floors, especially if it's good stock on Nike. Then a lot of my botters are going to be doing very well in this release. And, you know, with the Union release, all these other things coming up, Hype Labs is going to be cooking. So join the waitlist down below if y'all want to. It's not just botting. There's so many other services offered within the group, and we try and do like live lectures for new members, kind of on like a somewhat weekly basis. I just did one 2 days ago, so, you know, for anybody that was new to the group, they got a full kind of rundown and introduction to each channel within it. But aside from that, again, the resale prices, everything else I've showed y'all. When you go look at the raffles for the sneaker, again, I said there wasn't really many out for the shoe, because that's true. There's pretty much no raffles out for the sneaker right now. You scroll down and there is 2, and they're both in Europe. They're not international shipping, so this is mainly for my EU folks. If you're in the EU, you know, over in Europe, feel free to get entered, you know, right here. But hopefully we'll see more. Again, keep this link, you know, kind of saved somewhere on your phone, because more places should load up, like Foot Locker, Hibbett, all these basic FLX locations. I'm not sure why we have no raffles there as of right now, or why, you know, Foot Locker hasn't loaded it up. But maybe it's just, you know, they don't have pairs yet, or maybe they'll be dropping them a little bit after the sneakers release. I'm not really sure, because, you know, we haven't seen really anything with it, because we're still waiting on them to load up at all these other basic drop locations. It's only Nike as of right now, which Nike only is going to make it very hard for some people to hit. I'm very sure of that. So again, aside from everything I've mentioned, that's how you guys could potentially cop the SEAFOAM fours, the raffles, the ACO we offer within Hype Labs to cop people retail pairs, the tips and tricks I have with making multiple Nike accounts using different payment methods, jigged addresses on each. And again, if you have any questions, ask them down below, and hopefully I'll see you on the wait list again down in the description. So if y'all want to go join this and see everything we offer on our site, that'd be great. I'd love to see y'all here in the group, and we can definitely help you out with expanding your resale profits and different things like that, and all the other features here as well if y'all want to go check these out, our Instagrams, all that stuff. So yeah, that's everything I'll mention. Again, give us a follow, check me out down below, and I ended the screen recording. And leave your questions about this release down below. I will be there to help you guys out, and let me know what you think. Are you going for this pair, personal collection, resale? What are you doing? For me, I'm going for it mainly for resale, but I will say this, 11W, I'm going for a personal size. I need a personal size in these. It's such a clean pair, very wearable. One of the main things I want to stress about why it's a decent hold as well. Wearability is up there with this shoe. So that's it. I'm T, and hopefully I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.
Made a fucking hit.